So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at this HMS Aurora from 1945. This is from Flyhawk models in 1/400 scale. I don't know much about Flyhawk models, but it looks like an interesting ship. So we're going to take a look at this. Please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to support the channel, my PayPal is there. So here's the instruction sheet, and you see here there's some separate pieces and a whole lot of small sprues here, plus like a couple of bigger ones. This kind of instruction sheet is kind of bad because it's shiny and it little lights. Even if I don't have a light on, the sunlight that's not even inside here reflects off of it. I don't know how to fix that though, really. You see here we do the hull and the deck, which is some superstructure too. Just pre-assemblies all around here. Pre-assemblies for the main armament here. Then here we have some more superstructure to build. Here too. And put it on. And some of the details, boats and the little cranes here. And some other stuff. I'm not really sure what everything is. I'm not really that... I mean, I know tanks pretty good and aircraft, but ships are... I know hull and superstructure and deck and, you know, a couple other things, but I just like to build stuff. That's cool. So here we go farther. We got here masts, boats, cranes, and stacks. So it looks like it goes this way, putting the cranes and these boats on the sides too. And then we go down here, we put the stacks on, we put this front part of the superstructures on here. Torpedo tubes, I think, here, looks like. And here we have another stack. We got some of these smaller armament here. And these light tower things. Another mast. And a bunch of these little instructions here showing where all these little parts go and stuff. Then here we'll put another stack on with this mast here. This is the front mast. Looks like. And more detail of these guns here on the sides too. And then the main armament here in the front. And some other parts there. And here's our painting instructions. Looks like, okay, we need flat black, dark blue, gray, B20 royal blue, G45 gray, hull red, wooden tan, deck brown, coppery, and copper, and flat white. It's kind of weird because on the instruction, on the box art, it kind of looks like there's some yellow in it or something. I don't know. But you just have this one paint instruction, and I wish it was a little bit bigger. Even though it might be enough. I don't know. The bigger they are, the better they are for, you know, the lines and details, but it's kind of small. I tried doing this video before, but I was really like exhausted and stuff, and it sounded really not very good. Times with my job, it's really hard to do stuff. Now, as far as decals, we just got these flags. I thought at least it would have these hole markings too, but it doesn't. They're not in there. Only these flags, which they look fine still. But I think there should be at least. I don't know if they had hull numbers or not. I thought most ships did, but at least American ships do. But they usually have the water markings on it at least too. Well, there's a nice little like box art poster inside too, and you see what I mean. It looks, there's some yellow to it. Of course, it might supposed to be just the artist and the reflection from the sun, but it definitely looks like it's yellow. Now we can look at some of these separate pieces first here, like these whole pieces. part of the deck. More of the deck. What I really like on ships, because a lot of times the decks aren't good, but this one actually looks pretty decent. They got these, like this. I got this for the Bismarck, because this Revell and Bismarck has a terrible looking deck. And they cost a little bit, but it comes out with photo etch. It's like, I don't know, 30, 40 euros or something. But it looks really good. And I'm really wish I could get building stuff again. But those decks look so great. But this one actually looks pretty good too. It's great when they can mold a deck and it looks like it has planks on it. Because this, I don't know if you can see it because they are small, but they're definitely there. The planks are there. They're also stepped. It's not like some straight stuff. Like some manufacturers will just put like straight lines across it instead of actually doing the boards right, where you have this right spaces between it and stuff. But this looks right. I don't know if you can really see it though. It's really so small. But it's there. And that there's not any here, that's fine. It's superstructure parts. Same thing here. The deck plates are there. Also here you got this really good detailed here. Looks like the hull here. Of course you got these, has to be cleaned up here. That comes like, it's like every hull has these things where they take it off a sprue. 2015 Flyhawk. The side here, look, the ports are pretty good, visible. Looks pretty nice. So it also has this metal weight inside. Don't know why it's really necessary, but I guess it doesn't hurt either. At least it won't maybe tip over so easily or something, I don't know. And here we have a lot of our separate like low numbered pieces here. This has in this box, this little plastic box. And we got, it's a lot of the superstructure parts. You see it also has the planking on it. Nice good details, a couple small sprues too. Here's a couple of the main armament pieces here. And I dropped something here. All this little stuff in my hands. You know, there's another one. Some really small ones too. Lots of small, you know. And there's decking everywhere on it too. The planks look right. They're offset. And here in this box, and I'm not taking it out because I might break it, we got all the masts. And you got one on this side and one on this side. And you can see, like on the side view, you got pieces sticking out here. So it's good that they protected it, because it's really small, easily broken. So all the masts are inside of here. They really took extra steps to try to protect the pieces from getting broken in shipping, which is smart these days because everybody, you know, I guess not everybody, but a large majority of people are ordering offline. So it's a really good idea, I think. And here in this bag we got some more. We have more turrets here. Some really small ones here. Probably should take out the bag, but I'm afraid to lose stuff and have stuff fall off. We got the guns here and the turrets here. And here we got some more. I'm not sure what those are though. They look like they might be for the light tower things or something on the. And there's some more, some guns too. Gun tubes. Maybe they're Bofors? Something? So another small bag with smaller parts. bigger. There's stacks here. And stacks aren't in half, they're complete, it looks like. They have a good detail on it. And here we have some sprues. They're actually out of the bags. But these are also small. Everything on this thing is pretty small. It's not a big ship like the Missouri or something. And I try to get all my ships in this thing to a similar scale, but it's not always possible. Like the Bismarck has a weird scale from Revell. Even though they're both sprue A, they're not the same sprue, which is confusing. No, that's V. That's V. That's A. Maybe I need to read better. So this just has, well, there's a torpedo tube. The other one's missing, which I know where it is. Because sometimes stuff falls off and I put it in a jar. So I know. Then we have some weird ones, like this is sprue GB24. There's a couple lifeboats on it. They're all boats. All of them are boats here. They look pretty decent, pretty good too. And there's a bunch of guns and gun mounts in this package here. This is all GB1 through GB23, looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 6. Weird. There's like little guns and gun mounts and stuff everywhere. I'm afraid of more stuff falling off and getting broken, so I don't really want to take all this small stuff out the bag. I'll never find it again. None of these sprues are all small, and I mean all of the sprues are small. I only have a few parts on them, which I guess if it's in the instructions separated good, then you know the sprues will go by fast instead of jumping around. So get a few parts off the sprue, and then you're finished with the sprue. It goes away. And you don't have to search through all the small sprues to figure out where you got to go next. This is sprue R. We got some of the superstructure here. And this is for the lights. And some other bunch of small stuff. Also here is, well, there's no decking, no wood deck. But it looks like it's pretty good detail. It has the good walls and stuff on it. And sprue Q, we got the screws on here, the propeller shafts, rudder, another boats, a couple other small parts. You can see pretty good molding everywhere. And like I said, this is sprue V. We got a bunch of small parts again. I think with these small parts, as many, you're going to have to really have a sharp, probably hot knife. Cutting them off with these pliers with the cutters from Revell, those things break small parts very easily. They're not very good. There is also here a sprue of photo etch. We have all these defense things around it, and this looks like cranes or something. Lots of nice detail parts. Here back there you can see the project I've been working on. I've been recording it. We got the gun. And here I built this mount for it. A video will be coming when I get a little bit farther with it. It's taking time. It was really pretty complicated building this mount, and it's not really finished because I have to put the boxes on the side, which will be in the second video for it. Because yeah, that was too much for one. And okay, about the HMS Aurora. I'm really impressed with what Flyhawk did with this models. I'm pretty sure it's slide molded, or the stacks wouldn't be one piece like that. Lots of small pieces, and it's really they did a really good job protecting the pieces. They put those, like the masts were in separate packaging, and all the small parts too. Has photo etch, and they could have put, I don't know if it's supposed to have hole markings on it or not, like hole numbers or maybe, but the watermarks, they usually have the depth marks. I guess, at least the American ships did, but I don't really know. It is small though, so it's really hard to tell. But I would definitely think this is worth building. And I think maybe other Flyhawk models may be just as good quality. I really like this one. It looks good. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Next time we're going to look at this Panzer IV 70A. It's not a Panzer IV. They got that wrong. It's a Panzer. Is it a Panzerjäger or Jagdpanzer? Forget. But anyways, this is like the third version really, because I got the other two. But I don't know. There's something about this one. I like the design better, even though it's not the best design, because it's higher than the other ones. But I don't know. I like it better for some reason. And this is probably one of the newer kits I bought, and that's not what I paid for it either. eBay is great sometimes. It was like less than 20 euros. But I really like this design, and I've been waiting to get this one for a long time. I finally got it, and we're going to review it. And it's on the list to build because I got to rebuild the Panzer Kampfwagen 3 that got broken last year, and the M47, and those are going to take a while. But I already got like 10 projects started. It's been really difficult the last couple of years. My head's all not good. My nerves too. It's hard to do small parts when your hand does this. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to support the channel. There's a link to my PayPal. If you just want to give 50 cents, it's fine. I don't care. Every little bit helps. And until next time, bye.